Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I'm Scott. This guy here is Tito. And you're watching Tito the African Grey. Tito's doing good this morning. He just got done having his breakfast. Been a little talkative this morning, whistling. Still has yet to start talking on my hand or on my shoulder, y'all. But he's doing rather well. I hope everybody had a good Mother's Day weekend. We'll put Tito up here. Mustachio. There you go. Let him have his treat. Today I've been wanting to do this video for a while. I was trying to think of how to do it. I did a little bit of research on this subject, and it deals with the care and maintenance on having a parrot. Be it African Grey, Amazon, macaw, cockatoo, so on and so forth. Today's video is going to be about the respiratory system of a parrot. A lot of people do not, they don't realize it, or they don't even consider or think about it. Parrots have a very unique respiratory system. They don't breathe like humans. Their lungs are very rigid. They don't expand. So the airflow is, I have my notes, so y'all bear with me. They don't expand or contract, allowing for constant, efficient, and unidirectional flow of air. So what happens is they use unidirectional airflow. Air moves in one direction through the parabronchi, the smallest air passages, maximizing gas exchange efficiently. Essentially, parrots and birds, parrots have 9 air sacs in their bodies. If you take your parrot to the vet, you'll notice the vet checks the air sacs. At least mine did. And what these 9 different air sacs do is their air comes in their body when, as I understand it, when they take it in a breath, that air doesn't go directly to the lungs. It goes through a series of air sacs. So essentially, 2 breaths for a parrot would be like us taking 1 breath. They take a breath, the air goes into the air sacs, and the air that's in the air sacs goes into the lungs. They take another breath, air comes back in the air sacs, that air is exchanged back to pushed to the lungs, and the air that's in the lungs is what's exhaled. I hope I'm explaining this correctly. I hope y'all get something from this video. So that leaves parrots with a very sensitive respiratory system, which just means is candles can be harmful to parrots' respiratory system. Big one is cooking with Teflon. It's very detrimental to them. Smoke, air fresheners, what other things? Trying to see here. Candles, Teflon, non-stick cookware, smoke, aerosols, perfumes, cleaners, vaping, smoking, suns, this can all lead to illness in your parrots, and y'all gotta be aware of that. Tito's playing camera shy again, y'all. So, for instance, I'll put a graph up of the respiratory system of the parrots and their air sacs and everything, so you get a better picture of what I'm talking about. But, for instance, in my house, I went and got an air purifier, which I'll put an image of it up on here, and also a link down on the bottom where you can get such air purifier from Amazon. Since I am an Amazon associate and I earn from qualified purchases, I've noticed a big difference since we had it. It feels a lot better in the house, cleaner air, less dust particles. But it does really well for your parrot. Come here. Come on out here. Get a treat. Come here. Get a treat. He's playing camera shy today, y'all. But that's a little bit about their respiratory system. Like I said, I'm not an expert. I'm not a vet. But I have done some research on it. And their air sacs are very unique. If you do the look it up, the air sacs of a respiratory system on a parrot. It helps them with flight. There's little air sacs that go into their actual bones that help them with flight. So I just want to make this video point out, you know, another aspect of caring for a parrot. He's hiding. Caring for your parrot is, you know, being aware of the respiratory system and the, you know, what is detrimental to them in their environment. You know, cooking with Teflon, what I've mentioned, you know, aerosols, cleaners, stuff like that. That's why it's very crucial in keeping and maintaining a clean cage for these birds. My head looked like I had wings there. He's hiding right behind it. But maintaining their cage in a clean environment is very essential to these birds. You got to take care of them. Here, step up. Step up. He's a little nervous. He may jump on me, y'all. He's been getting nervous on camera and jumping and flying off. Tito's doing very well. Like I said, we got the air purifier. We turn it on. It's on all day long, but at night we turn it on high. It seems to really help. Now, along with that, they make a lot of dust. They have a dander that it can make a mess. You'll be dusting a lot, but having the air purifier helps a lot with Tito. Tito's due to go to the vet here soon, y'all. He's got his nails are starting to grow, his talons, so they're getting a little sharp. His beak is a little sharp, so we're gonna have his nails and his beak done here soon, and he's growing his lift feathers, his flight feathers back, so we're going to clip those, and that's just a precaution to keep him from flying off. I don't want to lose Tito, y'all, but he does have the ability to fly across the room. Have you seen in my previous videos? He can fly across the room, fly to my wife, fly to me, but just enough to get to us. You know, if he keeps flying, he'll go to the ground where his lift feathers are trimmed, so he can't get lift off the ground and fly off. But nonetheless, it's something you want to keep up with your bird, their health, and just, you know, overall care for your parrot. I hope this video helped y'all out a little bit, gave you some insight on their respiratory system. I don't know if I depicted it well enough or explained it well enough. Put it in comments. If you have any other comments, I'd be glad to answer. If you have any other questions, put it in the comments for us. But again, you got to be aware of their respiratory system, and just know that they don't breathe like us. They have 2 breaths for them is like 1 breath for us. That's how the air circulates through their body. You could Google it, look it up. That's what I did. It's very interesting to know. It's very helpful knowledge to have if you do own a parrot, such as African Grey like Tito here, or a macaw or cockatoo. They're not like your average pet, y'all. There's a little bit you need to know when having one of these animals as a pet. Tito's doing really well, y'all. He's doing really well. Like I said, we keep regulatory vet checks on him. I clean his cage every weekend. I just cleaned it yesterday on Sundays. Usually is when I take it out and I pressure wash it. And throughout the week, I'll change the bottom padding in his cage, you know, and wipe down what I need to wipe down. But he's doing pretty good. He gets a lot of exercise I've been leaving him sit on top of his cage so he could crawl around his cage like a jungle gym. So he's getting active like that. Like I said, he's flying across the room to my wife. So we keep Tito pretty active, pretty healthy. He's very curious. You gonna talk? I swear he looks like he's ready to say something to y'all. I can't wait till he does. Start talking on camera. Say hi to the people. Say hi. Hey, this video was just to give you a little bit of insight on the respiratory system of a parrot. If you didn't know about it or were unaware of it, look it up on Google. It's very important to know if you have a parrot. I hope you all found this video informational. If you're new here, please click that subscribe, join us, subscribe and like to the channel. I think you'll find some interesting information on here. Tito's just so curious today, y'all. He's just looking all over the place. But like I said, if you're new here, my name's Scott. This is Tito. You're watching Tito the African Grey. Please hit that subscribe button, the like button, and as always, share it with your friends. We do have merch available. There is a merchandise site. It's in the description of this video as well as the description of the channel. Feel free to check out some of that merchandise. It's not just geared towards Tito here. It's geared toward all different parrots. I hope y'all can find some of that stuff on there that you like. Now, everything you purchase, all the clicks, you guys click on the links, all the purchases, anything earned is going to go to Tito and his care and the expansion of this channel. Again, this just a little information about the respiratory system of a parrot. Y'all, look it up. It's good information to know if you have a parrot. I know I was intrigued by it when I looked it up, because I always heard people talk about cooking with Teflon and all this other stuff. I'm like, well, why is it bad to them? So I Googled it, I looked it up, and did my research, and now you know. They have a unique respiratory system. I found it pretty interesting. I think you will too. So again, my name's Scott. This is Tito. Y'all watching Tito the African Grey. Thanks for joining us. Till next time.